And now, bringing pop culture and horror to you. Horror Pop After Midnight with Robin Nelson.
This is Robin Nelson with Horror Pop After Midnight. I'm over at Fright Film Competition over at UC campus in Claremont, Ohio. And my guest star.
That'd be you. Oh, I'm TJ Cooley. I'm the director and producer of Helping Hand, and this is part of my cast and crew.
I'm Dwayne Eggerson, also called Brother Dwayne, and I am the lead actor in Helping Hand.
And I'm Jason Baker. I was a cinematographer.
And Eggerson Morency, assistant editor.
All right, Dwayne. I want to tell you something a little bit before we get in this. You kind of remind me of Samuel L. Jackson a little bit.
That's new.
You don't say.
Yeah. And plus sporting the Star Wars t-shirt. Yeah. Hey, I love Star Wars. Okay, TJ, tell me a little bit about Helping Hand.
Helping Hand is a short movie we made for Fright Film. Put together in a rather short amount of time, and
7 hours?
a couple hours, yeah. And it's about a caretaker sent in to take care of an invalid, and turns out that she's got mayhem on her mind. That's the easiest way to do it without giving too much away.
Now let's go to you. Let's talk about your role. I mean, you nailed that to the T. I mean, you were just like a corpse sitting there and your eyes all wide. I love it because it made me, when I watched it, made me feel how you're feeling, vulnerable, but scared at the same time, living over your nightmare of the whole accident. I could feel the emotion when you were playing that character.
Mm-hmm. Well, pretty much that was the job. When I first read the script and I didn't see my name or any speaking parts, I thought I wasn't in it. What's going on? But my job was to tell the story through my vibrations, through my facial expressions, and really think about how I would feel if I could do nothing and everyone else was responsible for taking care of me. And then I have this woman who I know something tragic happened to and I was responsible for it, taking care of me, but I can't say anything. So I just internalize that and embody it to the best of my ability.
And the actress who played, the caregiver, man, she freaked me out. You guys had that strong, intimate chemistry between each other. When you were going into this, did you guys know each other, or?
Yeah, that's Nicole Stubbs, who actually plays the caretaker, and we worked on two films prior to this. So great actress. We have a great rapport between one another. She actually just texted and said congratulations to everyone. And she's wishing us well. But yeah, we definitely, we've worked together twice.
Yeah, she gave me that Kathy Bates vibe from Misery.
Yeah, she's psycho.
And especially, I'm not spoiling or anything, especially the end, that was one fucked up twist. That's all I have to say.
I remember flipping through the script and I'm like, woo!
Yeah!
How? What?
Yeah, it's a bit demented.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll take that.
Okay, let's go to the cinematographer. One of my favorite shots in the film was where you're like zooming down in the pan shot where he was, laying on the couch getting ready to be bathed, by the caretaker. I just love that shot. It felt like, that shot was like the character zooming in on what was going on. I just felt that. It was a beautiful shot.
Yeah, and that was kind of a on the whim kind of thing. We had one day to shoot this thing, and actually probably half of the day actually. So we had big aspirations of setting up a crane and doing this whole thing over the balcony, and we were running low on time, like screw it. And I did all that manually, just hanging over the balcony and doing it with my lens, and then TJ with the editing was able to augment it just a little bit more to even make it just off-putting.
And as the producer on this project, it was awfully exciting for me to have Jason go, I got this shot, I know exactly what we're doing. And as I'm talking, I look over and there he is, bent over the rail, and I'm thinking, I should better not show up. It might work,
Just
but
went for
don't
it.
die.
Now, how'd you become part of the project?
Yeah, but it's my first time when they tell me, Eggerson, I tell TJ, I want to, I need to have a crew. He said, oh, okay, and I'm very happy.
He's one of my students at the Ohio Media School.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like you have a lot of great students that came through your way. I mean, there's some of them become like talented indie filmmakers. I met a few of your students doing some of their films. I mean, you're doing a pretty good job, and give them the encouragement and help them the way you can so they can become filmmakers.
A decade ago, brother was one of my students as well. So we've been doing this a long time.
Have you guys also thought maybe doing this as a feature film?
Well, we've kicked that around. My 11-year-old, we had to do the pickups at the end of the movie. And I was rather limited for crew, so I had my 11-year-old come out and work audio. Well, when we were there burying the body, he goes, Dad, I think it'd be great if she comes back up on the ground as a vampire. That could be the next part of the movie. So, I don't know. That's the
That'll
idea
be
there.
another wild twist to the already
Right.
twisted story. Yeah.
Who did the music score?
I did the score.
Oh, wow. I liked it. I mean, because in every short film or feature film, the music score is always important, for like certain scenes with the character. It can be part of the character. It can help the behavioral mood of it. I mean, it was just a phenomenal score.
Well, back in 98, 99, I was doing a lot of acid loops and, cutting my teeth on making those for commercials and odds and ends, and I've gotten more into filmmaking itself. So I usually have students work on it, but I had Mickelson and one other, and I decided to do the soundtrack myself. So I got a bunch of everything together, got a bunch of MIDI stuff, and got a keyboard together, and some other odds and ends, and we made our soundtrack.
So where can everybody find you guys on social media to see what you guys are doing next, or become part of your?
Well, they can find me at tjcooley@gmail.com. You can find me on YouTube. I'm not on anywhere else, really. Brother, where can you find me?
Well, as far as social media, you can find me on Instagram as Brother Dwayne. That's brother spelled like brother. Dwayne is Dwayne. And Facebook is Dwayne Eggerson, Eggerson. And my email is brotherdwayne@yahoo.com.
And you can find me on Instagram at Jayton Bake, Jatin Bake.
And Eggerson, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, MICKELSON, MORENC.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thanks, Robin.
Sponsored by filmohio.org. Check out other episodes of Horror Pop After Midnight on Spreaker, Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. And there you have it.